Two moms, two marketers, two women new to the financial industry. They have a lot of questions. That's why they're bringing in financial experts to educate all of us here on A Penny or Two for Your Thoughts.
Hey everyone, it's Chantel and Liz with another episode of A Penny or Two for Your Thoughts.
Nailed it.
Nailed it.
Got it.
I know.
Must be all that turkey.
Oh, Liz. Let's talk about it.
Let's talk about turkey.
Talk about
Gobble, my friend. We are through that. We got through that holiday.
Yeah, we made it through Halloween. We've made it through Thanksgiving. We both host.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
Yes.
You know, there's a lot that people don't realize that go into hosting Thanksgiving.
Right.
More so just the pure shenanigans that can happen.
Right. Behind the scenes that they don't see. When they get there, the turkey looks good.
Yeah.
The table's set.
Yes.
All the food looks amazing and delicious, but they don't know what's happened the 5 hours prior to that.
Yeah.
Or even the 24 hours prior to that.
Do you know what my husband did one time?
What?
Oh, and we were, this was our first Thanksgiving that we hosted. And on this podcast, I have made it known I am not a bird fan.
Yes.
You know this.
Yeah. This is I think my favorite.
I
think I know where this is going.
And it was one of our first, and he was cleaning the turkey for the first time. And he pulled out the neck. What is that? Are you kidding me? It is the grossest thing I've ever seen. And it was a turkey, and it was a bird, and it was wings, and all the things, and no.
That neck. Didn't I send you a picture one year? After you told me this story the first time, I thought I sent it. I was cleaning out the turkey at mine, and I think I sent you.
Yeah, you did.
I did.
That's also when Liz and I realized that
yes,
we hardly knew each other. It was our first Thanksgiving together.
Yes, it was.
And we both realized we wear swimming goggles when we cut onions.
Yes.
It's genius.
And so we both
cooking class can fix that. I
really?
promise. Yes.
Okay,
they'll teach us how to cut an onion without crying.
We took a picture of both of us in our swimming goggles.
Yep, it's a real thing, people.
It works.
Yes. And
if you are somebody that cries when you cut an onion, wear swim goggles. You may look absolutely ridiculous, but it seriously works.
Yes, it does. And we wore them this year.
Yep.
We got through it.
Yep.
So here we are, December 2nd. What is today, Liz?
Well, let me tell you what today is.
It's
Tuesday.
It's Tuesday.
But it's not just any Tuesday. It's Giving Tuesday.
Very good.
Right. Well, I guess I'm just going to dive in because that just kind of gave away what we're going to be talking about today is that gift of giving. And we really have a unique episode for everybody. This is kind of our first where we've had as many guests on as we do. And we're really excited about it. And we're excited to hear their stories. And we're excited to share with you these organizations and what they have to offer our communities and what they're doing and the impacts they're having. And with that, we recently, as an organization, announced the winners of our 2025 Community Impact Grant. And this is actually a program we've had in place now, for 3 years. And today's episode, we are honored to have 5 of the 7 amazing organizations joining us today that won that 2025 Community Impact Grant. And they are actually going to talk to us all about what they are doing to make an impact in our community. With them, we also have our Vice President of Community Relations. She is a return guest, and I think we've narrowed it down to maybe 4 episodes she's been on. We have Gonzales joining us as well. She actually leads this program for Centris. So welcome back to the show, Dawn.
Thank you, ladies.
Yes.
So Dawn, first off, what's your favorite food at Thanksgiving?
Oh, good question.
This is one that's it's a 50-50 for a lot of people. Sweet potatoes.
Okay.
Sweet potatoes is my jam, and I love making it every year. I love bringing it, and I love bringing home the leftovers for those
and marshmallows.
Do you put
little
put
or
in
big?
Little.
Okay.
And I layer them.
Oh, okay.
So
okay.
yeah.
Okay.
It's good.
All right. Well, with that sweet little nugget, can you actually tell us a little bit about our Community Impact Grant program and just give us that overview of what it is and what it does for organizations?
I would love to tell a little bit about it. So like you said, 3 years now, this is $150,000 that we have invested over the 3 years into these organizations. And what I love about it is that It is just a small portion of my general budget. It's not the end all be all when it comes to all of the sponsorships and programs that we support. It's a little bit different because it's not supporting like a table at a gala. We don't expect a lot from it. It's more of we want to make an impact within an organization. We changed the name this last year to Impact Grants, and they applicants can choose between $2,500 and $10,000. We've got $2,500, $5,000, and $10,000 as the choices. And we had this year about 120 applicants that are all across the board. And what I love seeing about the applications too is that we get to see the variety and the diversity in the communities that we serve and the needs that I would love to be able to fulfill all of those requests because they're all worthy. But we have a committee of 5 that judge those applications. They read through them, they make the decisions, and then we get together and we do a giant scoring, and the top scores rise to the top, and then we have some discussions, and then we make our decisions. And we have another 7 fabulous award winners this year, and I'm excited to meet everybody today and hear a little bit about how they will use that grant money.
That's great. We're going to dive right in. We got a lot to talk about. And so we're going to start with Ronald McDonald House Charities. And Emily, you are here with us today. So glad that you can join us.
Hi, thank you so much for having me.
Yes. So tell us just a little bit about yourself, your role, and then just explain all the things about Ronald McDonald House Charities.
Gladly. I am Emily Moser. I am the Director of Corporate Giving for the Ronald McDonald House Charities here in Omaha. And we are a home away from home for critically ill children and their families while they're being seen at any of the hospitals here in town. We have some incredible hospital systems, and we are really proud and privileged to be a support arm for those systems. So our families can come from anywhere really in the world, and when they get to Omaha, they need a place to stay. And so we are a 40-room home, meaning we can house up to 40 families a night. And we see the pediatric side of patients. So anybody under 22 years old can stay with us. And we really encourage the whole family to come too, because we know that there's such a strong correlation between having your support system around you and really feeling that those healing effects come from just being supported and surrounding yourself with those people. So we love to see when, you know, all your parents come and grandparents and whoever it might be in your family come and stay with you.
So amazing. Having that opportunity and having it right here in Omaha is so special. Tell us a little bit about what the Impact Grant is going to mean for you and your team.
We are so grateful to be one of the recipients this year. We have seen quite an increase over the last few years of patients and families coming to stay. Last year in 2024, we had 1,398 people come through our doors. Wow. And so with even more projected for this year, we really want to make sure that we are being efficient with our processes. And so we are really excited to be receiving this grant to support some new computers for the staff to make sure that things are going to be ran efficiently. And we invested this year in an app for the families. And this app really connects the families to resources and information about Omaha. And it also allows for easily being able to communicate to the staff and other families too. So it's an incredible resource that we have for the families. And this grant will really help support to make sure that stays as a main focus for us.
Gosh, I love that app idea. I mean, you're in a new city, you don't know where to go, you don't know any of the different places that you can, you know, even try, even if you need to step out just for a second. And then also that social connection with others that are going through the same thing. Yep. Oh, I love that. It's fantastic.
Exactly. And it's cool because we get to see that community kind of built inside the walls of the house really easily. But then when a family gets to go home, you kind of lose that connection. So to be able to keep that connection strong is a really beautiful thing. So thank you for helping us with that.
Oh, I love that.
Absolutely.
Tell us a little bit about how our listeners can get involved with volunteering or helping support you in whatever it looks like from that perspective.
Yeah, we really are ran by volunteers. We love having the support of whether it's businesses or if you as a family want to come just to volunteer in the house. Not anymore as it's December, no more yard work right now, but in the spring, come back with your family and help us with yard work, help us with cleaning or organizing. But one of the best ways to get involved, especially with your team, is to come in and make a meal for the families. We really try and schedule that almost every night of the week if possible, just so it's one less thing that the families have to worry about. They're at the hospitals all day. I don't want to come home at night and be like, what's for dinner? What do you want? I don't know. What do you want? So let's just take it away from their stresses and have the community come in and really make that meal for them. And it feels like home when you get a warm home cooked meal. So signing up for a date to come in and cook, we call it Meals That Heal, is a really, really great, easy, and super impactful way to get involved with the house.
That's great.
So good. That. And all that information's on your website.
It sure is. Yes. And it's always hilarious to watch your boss chop an onion.
With goggles on.
With goggles.
We would have goggles what we're doing for a team exercise.
Yes.
There you go.
We can go make a meal.
Right. Exactly.
I love that.
Exactly. Emily, thank you so much for just a rundown of what you do, what you're doing personally and your whole team. And we are so grateful that we're able to help in such a great way for your organization.
Thank you all so much. And thank you for this platform. This is awesome. Thank you.
Of course.
Absolutely. All right. We've got Joanna and Kodjovi here from Project Harmony Child Advocacy Center.
You're up.
You're ready? Up. Hi.
This is a joint venture. So my name is Kodjovi. I'm the director of the Connections program here at Project Harmony. Connection is this school-based mental health program that we have in the Omaha Metro. We do work with 5 school districts, Omaha Public Schools, Miller, Papillion, Ralston, and Bellevue. In total, that will be 137 schools connecting kids, families to therapy services.
That's excellent. So,
I'm sorry. I was just saying,
Joanna, you go.
No, it's okay. So I'm Joanna Halbert. I'm the director of mental health here at Project Harmony. So Kodjovi and I are working alongside each other on the school-based mental health program. And so this January, we're going to be hiring some therapists who are going to be dedicated to some of the OPS grade schools. And so I'll be overseeing the clinical side of that, the therapy side of that, with those therapists going into the schools and providing those evidence-based practices to kids in the school district.
Oh, that's excellent. That's excellent. How did the Centris Community Impact Grant help you, and how will that make an impact for you?
Yeah, so every year we do provide group therapy services in schools. So with the Centris grant, we are able to provide additional group therapies in Omaha Public Schools to students. So the groups are called Expressive Art Group. It's a modality that uses creative arts, music, mindfulness to really help kids work through their anxiety, self-confidence, or peer issues. We do have, last year we were able to do around 64 groups in all schools last year. So with this grant, we're also thankful that, it will allow us to continue providing the same services for kids in school and then helping them with, finding ways to express their emotion appropriately and positively.
I love everything that's happening here, especially in our biggest school district, OPS. That's incredible, and I am giving a shout out to my husband, who is a teacher in OPS, and I know, just having these services is so incredibly important, and especially in a world we're living in right now, and a lot of these littles are just
they're exposed to far more than we ever were.
So much. Yeah.
I mean, the world is not the same after COVID, so we all know that there's a growing need, for mental health services after COVID, due to the increasing, need for anxiety and depressions and
Yeah.
all of it. So yeah.
And being able to use an intervention like expressive arts, as adults even, right? It's hard for us sometimes to put our experiences or our words or feelings into words, right?
Yes.
And so having that expressive art way to use art and drawing and painting and music and to express those feelings can be really, really helpful for kids to do that, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I love it.
I know for me, just like sitting, sometimes coloring around the holidays, we always roll out like a big sheet of that brown paper.
Yeah.
And my husband and I will just find ourselves sitting there drawing and coloring for like 30 minutes. And my daughter will sit there with us and color and draw. And it's like, it's so therapeutic for us as a family, just even doing that.
Rather than the scrolling.
Rather than the doom scrolling, right? Like
absolutely.
we put the phones down, we turn the TV off, and it's just us sitting there with our crayons and markers, just coloring and drawing.
Yep.
So therapeutic.
Love it.
So tell us, are there ways that people in the community can get involved and help out and help support what you're doing in the schools?
Yeah, certainly. We have a variety of ways. The best way to do it for your listeners is to go to our website and then just click on Get Involved. You can donate to really support any programs that we have, or there are some wish lists on the website as well, so to really know some of our needs for the families. And you can volunteer, and you can be, we have a project, Be Someone. It's really inviting all community members to really support our missions and supporting all the children as well. So yeah, there are several ways you can get involved with Project Harmony.
Excellent. And for our listeners too today, any of the organizations that we're talking to, we will be providing those links in the description of our podcast. So be sure to click on those links, visit these organizations, see how you can help out and get involved, make an impact.
Absolutely.
We've only talked to two of our guests,
I know.
And I'm pretty for sure, and I hope our president isn't listening to this, like all I want to do is volunteer.
Yeah.
So we're going to take
all
the days.
I know we're going to have to see if we can increase the hours we can donate.
Yes. After all of them are go through, I'm going to be like, I don't have any time to work. Sorry.
Sorry, I'm volunteering.
I mean, even if coming out, just like coming here on site, just like doing the tours and then see what we do.
Yes.
I mean, we were really always grateful for that as well. So we want the community to know what we do.
Yes.
Yep.
Oh, that's great. Thank you
so much.
Thank you.
Yes, for everything that you're doing and for joining us today. And we're so excited to continue to see what you can do, what impacts you can have with the kiddos.
Absolutely. Thank you for your support. We're so grateful. Support. Yeah.
Yes, of course. All right. Bags of Fun. Amy and Leigh. Hello, ladies.
Hi, ladies.
Hello. Hi.
All right. Well, you know the drill. So tell us.
Yeah. Hello. Thank you so much for having us. We're super honored to be here and be a part of this podcast. I am Amy Krause, and I am the director of the Bags of Fun Omaha location.
I'm Leigh Sitenauer. I really don't know what my role is anymore. I'm associate director, but I do lots of other duties behind the computer. So I just do whatever.
Oh,
she wears a lot of hats.
Yes,
a lot of hats.
For sure. So tell us all about Bags of Fun. What a great name. And I love what you're doing. So I can't wait for everybody to hear about it.
So Bags of Fun is part of the Gabby Krause Foundation. That is our governing body. 20 years ago, Bags of Fun Denver was started. And then about 15 years ago, Bags of Fun Kansas City began. And then 6 years ago, this past September, Bags of Fun Omaha began right here in our community. The organization itself is 21 years old. But as I said, Bags of Fun here in Omaha is 6. So we're a little new, but we are growing by leaps and bounds. Our organization's mission is to deliver joy, laughter, and relief to children battling a critical, life-threatening, or long-term illness. And so to shorten it up a little bit, we have 2 programs. We have a medical side and we have a mental health side. So our medical Bags of Fun, which, yes, the name is very fun, are customized bags for kids in the community that are battling a critical illness. So a critical illness meaning cancer, a transplant, kidney disease, cardiovascular illness, anything that puts the child in the hospital and has taken their childhood away from them. Oftentimes kids are stuck in hospital beds, stuck in hospital rooms with scary environments, with doctors and nurses at their bedsides, scary procedures, and it's no place that anybody wants to be. My niece, Gabby Krause, was diagnosed with a brain tumor when she was 5 years old, hence the name, the Gabby Krause Foundation. And her mom, who was a teacher, packed a bag of really fun things for her and took it to the hospital so that she could focus on that instead of her illness. And Gabby called it her bag of fun. So that is where the name came from, and it stuck. And so off we went in Omaha to find hospitals that we could partner with. We currently partner with all the main hospitals that deal with pediatric illness to deliver bags of fun into the hands of kids that are going through really difficult and tough times. It's an opportunity to remind them that they are more than their illness, that they can laugh and play their way through treatment. And it also gives the family a little bit of relief, because kids are sponges. And so if the family isn't happy and they aren't smiling, you know, those kids, they sense that. And so our goal is to bring joy and laughter into their life while they're going through this illness. Our second component is our mental health bags. Those we just started a year ago. We are barely scratching the surface on the need in this particular area. We partner with CHI Mercy Hospital, Children's Nebraska, and then also Boys Town Hospital. We get 45 mental health bags out into the community every month, and the need is probably closer to 100. These bags are different than our medical bags. The medical bags are customized for each child, focusing on 8 criteria. The mental health bags focus on very specific items, about 20 items in that backpack that focus on calming anxieties, calming thoughts. When we talked with Children's Nebraska, they told us the importance of these bags is overwhelming right now. A child can go from thought to action in 10 minutes. Our hope is that these bags that are given to these kids at discharge from a mental health facility will be a lifeline to them in the home. They will directly correlate to safety plans and protocols that these kids get when they are discharged from a mental health facility, so that they can go to that bag of fun at home and have that moment to redirect, calm anxieties, and put them in a better mind space. And to know that we can make that big of an impact in the community is amazing. And we need help to support that. We met with Children's Nebraska just the other day with their new facility opening in January. And they want an even increased number of bags in the hospital, because they say that honestly, these bags are life-saving.
Oh my goodness.
Thank you for doing that.
Absolutely.
Yes.
I'm speechless right now.
I know.
That
like,
doesn't happen often.
my eyes are glassy.
Yes.
That's just
Yes. Tell us all about what everybody can do in the community, but again, what you use the impact grant for to help with this.
So the impact grant, which we are so grateful for, will continue to let us get these bags into the hands of kids throughout the end of the year. It's funding the gap in the need. The need never seems to decrease. It always seems to increase, especially with mental health. We talked with the clinicians yesterday who said that they don't see a dip in mental health until 2040. So to look ahead at that and know that this is a need that will consistently be there, and this grant is helping us fulfill that need throughout the end of 2025.
wow.
So thank you.
That's amazing.
What can we, as listeners, what can we do to help support you and your organization? What are there volunteer opportunities, donations? What's that look like?
Absolutely. Yes, absolutely. People interested in our organization can go to our website and sign up to volunteer. You can sign up to sponsor a bag and pack it in our office. You can help us deliver bags. You can purchase items off of our wish list on Amazon. You can give during Giving Tuesday. That's super helpful. Coin drives at the high school, every little bit helps. So volunteering at our events, at our gala, at our golf tournament, all of that, your time, treasure, and talent, all of those things are valuable to us. And you can go to our website and sign up to volunteer.
Oh, that's perfect.
Yep. It's official.
Right.
Sorry, Centris. I'm going to need way more volunteer hours.
It's a fish. Yeah.
It's official.
Oh, that was a great explanation of
Yes.
everything you do. I can just visualize everything that's going on. So thank you so much for all of that information and what you're doing in our community. And it's like you said, growing leaps and bounds. You can just tell it's something that is needed, and we are hoping we can help you along the way.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Very
Thank
good.
you.
All right. Well, we had two guests that were not able to join us, unfortunately. The first being Caleb. He is from our North Platte area, Habitat for Humanity. And so we have branches in Omaha and Council Bluffs and Grand Island and North Platte. And so Caleb out in North Platte, he's doing pretty great work, Dawn, with Habitat for Humanity. And I loved kind of learning a little bit more about him. And he was a former pastor at a church, and he just had a passion for building communities, and he found Habitat for Humanity as his home right now. So talk to us a little bit about when you were going through the grant application, what that looked like, and why this attracted you and what they're doing.
Well, I think Caleb was really, really specific. One of the things that I like to tell folks who are applying for this grant is we're looking for that impact. And for that impact, for us to know what that looks like, it needs to be really specific. And so we're funding the lumber for house number 69.
Yes.
Yeah, they're working. Next month they will dedicate house number 67. And I love what Caleb says about their why. Everyone deserves a decent place to live. And when I think about where our employees' passions are at, it's serving the homeless and the food insecure, and we have a passion for pets, but we also have a passion. And if you're thinking about where our grant process is at, I looked the last couple of years, and there's always been a theme for we see themes emerge, and this year is no different. We've got food insecurity, we've got housing, there's been a couple with mental health, and all of that kind of ties together with Habitat. I love what we're going to fund, and it's the lumber for that house.
Yeah.
He had everything broken down in that application and told us exactly where that grant money was going to go. And so lumber is where it's at.
Absolutely.
In North Platte.
Yes.
And North Platte, as we all know, has a big housing crisis. So this is a place that we know that we can make a big difference.
I love the story he told, his recent house that they built for a family of 7. And it was their first ADA house that they built. And this child had special needs. And they were just honored to be able to build this house. And he said everybody, extended family, came when they moved in. They were all there. And he said the family, this is a quote from him, the family was in tears, and that day perfectly captured what we do, not just building houses, but creating homes, accessibility, and a stronger, more inclusive community. That just really, it does wrap it up for this organization.
What I love too is that through this grant process, it opens doors for our staff. So we may have been volunteers in the past. We might be volunteers in the future. Our North Platte team got to help last month with, I think it was Build 67.
Yes, I think it was.
Yeah.
Yes.
So there was a team of, I think, 6 of our staff, and they want to go back. So there's going to be more opportunities.
And they were literally putting up the walls.
Yes.
So there's no skill set, right?
Well, they teach you everything.
Yeah.
So you show up ready to work, and they will teach you the skills that you need to make that house happen.
They haven't met us.
No, I'd screw it. I'd find a way. The nail would end up somewhere it's not supposed to.
Yeah, exactly.
They're going to show you how to build, use the tools, and show you the process of building a home, which I love. I've done this years ago, and I'm excited that Centris is back in the mix of helping Habitat.
Great. Yeah. So we can volunteer on those build days, and they will teach you all the things.
Yep.
You can contribute financially all through their website, and then also the support of donating homes and lots.
Homes and lots.
So interesting.
So if you own a property that you're considering selling, or you would prefer to donate for a potential tax benefit, consider donating it to Habitat.
Yeah.
So
it's amazing.
Talk to your tax advisor. We got to say that. But,
that's right.
Your donation not only provides a valuable resource, but it helps a family in need achieve that dream of homeownership.
Yeah. Big shout out to Caleb and the team at the North Platte area Habitat for Humanity.
Yes.
So, doing amazing things.
Absolutely. All right. We are now up to Melissa with Neighborgood. Melissa, are you there?
I'm here.
You are. Hello.
Hello. My name is Melissa Nelson. I'm the director at Neighborgood. We're a market choice pantry serving our neighbors that live in Sarpy County and Ralston. You can imagine these last couple of months have been very busy with the government shutdown and getting through the holiday season. We serve families that live in the greater Sarpy County and Ralston community. They visit us once a month. We offer a market choice pantry for families to shop for the items that they need. We're also partners with Nebraska Diaper Bank and Access Period, which are very popular, and they provide us period products and diapers for the families. We do pet food. We do paper products. We deliver to all of the neighborhoods and zip codes in Sarpy County. If you don't live in Sarpy County, you might not know that we don't have public transportation here. And so that is a big need for the families. And then we also offer dairy products, because what use is a box of cereal or a box of macaroni cheese if you don't have milk to go with it?
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Oh my goodness.
And so, Melissa, how is the Community Impact Grant going to help you in your organization?
Yeah, so the Community Impact Grant is directly impacting that dairy program. So every family that visits us gets a gallon of milk, a dozen eggs, and a block of cheese to either use with the groceries or to, have scrambled eggs for breakfast in the morning. Yeah. And so we pay for that at cost. Families can go to local grocery stores and then they can choose which items they need. This helps us not have to have freezers and coolers specifically for that purpose, but also lets families go and choose, maybe they need whole milk this month. Maybe they need skim milk. Maybe some of the seniors we serve need 2 half gallons because a gallon is just too big for them to lift. So it really allows our neighbors to go have those choices that they need, and they can go when they need it. They might have a full fridge now, but if you have, teenage boys, that gallon of milk is not going to last long.
Right.
And so they might need to go to the grocery store tomorrow to get those items, but they needed to come here today. So it kind of gives that autonomy. So that impact grant will help us purchase those vouchers so families can get all of those products.
Oh, that's great.
It's so great to even think that you don't have to store that and have that in your facility, but it's an easy way for them to do that on their own, but have the ability for you to support them.
Exactly. I don't want to be, shuffling eggs and gallons of milk.
No.
It just sounds like a lot of work and a recipe for disaster.
Right.
Right.
Milk, spoiled milk, never a good thing.
Right.
Broken eggs everywhere. No one wants that.
Nobody wants that.
No one.
Melissa, how can people support your organization and what you're doing? Can they volunteer? Do they donate? What's that look like?
Yeah, we run on about 90 volunteers. I just really spin the plates around here. They are the heart of what we do. We're open for families right now. And so they're all busy working and I'm just, sitting back here. But we're always looking for volunteers, whether it's in our community garden, working in our market choice family, helping neighbors shop and take out their groceries, sorting through donations. This is the time of year when we get a lot of food drives. So businesses or schools or neighborhoods that want to host food drives are always a huge success. And then we also use volunteers on that back end to get that products out on the shelf for families. We also use monetary support to purchase meat for families. And if we're out of peanut butter, we have to go buy it, because what use is just jelly and bread for families without the peanut butter?
Right. Yeah, you can't have a peanut butter and jelly sandwich without the peanut butter.
I know.
He cannot do it.
No. Nope.
Oh, well done.
Yes.
Like, that is great stuff that's happening in our community.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Melissa. And we're so grateful that you could be on today with us today to talk all about your organization.
Yes. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
All right. Next is the Builder Foundation. Another Melissa.
The day for Melissa's today.
Hello.
It is.
Hello. It's an honor to be here. Thank you.
Oh,
Thank you for being
us.
here.
Yeah.
So tell us a little bit about what you do, your role in the organization, and then what impact your organization has on our community.
Absolutely. So again, my name is Melissa Glenn. I'm the executive director of the Builder Foundation, and our goal is to get more people exposed and into the construction trades. So we do that through 2 different ways. I guess first off, we've been around for about 30 years, and really just in the last year or so, we've grown in leaps and bounds. We have some big plans for the future, but we have 2 main programs for how we do this. So one is called the Builders of the Future program, where we can support schools by by providing in-kind donations and plans and curriculum help and hands-on help to help those teachers build projects, everything from a shed all the way up to a full house build. And right now we're on our 5th house for this year. So we're very, very excited. And we're in over 44 schools, 15 different school districts, and impacting 800 students through that program. And then on the other side, our other big program is supporting the teachers directly. So we have a Train the Trainer program where we provide 80 hours of intense training over the summer where we pay teachers, but we also provide them with more insight and information on, how do you teach a group of students? How do you make sure that their safety is paramount? And then how do you ensure that, they're really getting the full depth and breadth of the opportunities that are available to them when they're looking at a career in the skilled and technical sciences trades.
Oh, that's awesome.
It's a lot of fun.
Oh, I'm going to leave this podcast episode on such a high.
I know.
This is so amazing.
Warm and fuzzies today.
So Melissa, what impact is the grant going to have for you and the organization?
The impact is huge. So this grant specifically is going to allow us to build a shed in Fort Calhoun High School. So again, that's a project that the school wouldn't have had otherwise. So thank you for the funding to make this happen. So not only will it be providing that hands-on experience for the students, but the shed is also going to be donated to the local Boy Scouts chapter so that they can use that going forward for years to come too. So a really good community component as well. So I think it's just a massive impact when we're looking at, everything from a shed that another community organization can build and use, or a house that somebody can live in. The impact on students is huge. We had a student who helped build one of our houses last year who, before starting on the house, really wasn't sure what direction he was going to go. Had some struggles in figuring out what he wanted to study. Really didn't know where the future was going to take him. But he started on the house build. It's magic that happens when a student can get a tool in their hands and then realize, how intelligent they are and how hard this is and how much skill it actually takes to do this well. But, he went from not having any direction to, in his senior year, working for an electrical company before school, coming in, taking classes, working on the house. And then he started his own small business that he was doing projects afterward. And now he's graduated, still working for that electrical company, and is taking courses to become an electrician himself. So, the impact is just huge.
Right.
That's
and then
amazing.
he goes out and then he makes an impact just through all of that. So
Exactly.
it's viral. That's so cool.
Right.
And these
Right.
life skills that they can carry with them
Yeah.
forever.
Right.
Amazing.
Right.
And then potentially teach, as
Right.
they learn, they teach others. So
Yes.
that's so cool.
Yeah.
So that's awesome.
cyclical.
What are other ways that people can get involved with volunteering, support
Sure.
through donations? What's that look like?
Yes, all of the above. So we're always looking, obviously, for financial support, but really it goes deeper than that, because we're looking for other people who've started businesses, and this is men and women. Other people who work in the trades who can come in and act as a mentor, who can assist maybe on a build day, who can show students hands-on. How do you install flooring, or how do you install an HVAC system, or how do you do any component of a build, and then everything from on the back end to how do we get in-kind donations so that we can continue to foster different projects on all kinds of different scales, whether it's a school that's been working with us for decades or a brand new school who's just getting started. So we try to provide as much in-kind donation and tools that they'll need to facilitate everything for the students.
Fantastic.
That's awesome.
So good.
So good.
Thank you so much for
Yes.
just sharing your story and what you're doing, and keep on keeping on.
Will do. And thank you again for the support. I can't tell you how much it means to us. We're really excited.
Oh, gosh, thank you.
Thank you.
Sure.
All right, last but not least, this is a shout out to volunteers assisting seniors. Jessica could not be with us today, but they're doing some amazing things as well. So what would you like to talk about Volunteers Assisting Seniors.
Yes, I would. And I need to jump in very quickly and just kind of give some background. I forgot to do this at the beginning. We have 3 pillars at Centris that guide our funding, whether it be for our grant process or for other sponsorships, donations throughout the year. And it's community betterment, health and human services, and financial education. And what I really like about Volunteers Assisting Seniors is that it touches on that financial education. It gets to the core of consumer education for senior citizens who are leaving the workforce and have been on private insurance and moving into the space of Medicare. So this year, through our grant, we are providing 5 workstations that allow for that education to happen, which increases their capacity by 50%, which is huge.
Yes.
Volunteers Assisting Seniors is the only organization in Eastern Nebraska providing free, unbiased Medicare education and counseling to seniors. They're here to empower seniors with the knowledge and confidence to make informed decisions about their benefits. Figuring this out, the ins and outs of Medicare, I watch my parents go through it. And it's not a set and forget. Like some of us with our insurance plans,
right.
We look at everything, the benefits. People come in and say, here's what you have to take, and you check the boxes and you don't really worry about it. But with certain plans within Medicare, I think prescription plan Part D, that can change every year. So a medication that you're taking today may not be covered by the plan next year. And so it's imperative. I just had this conversation with my dad. It's imperative that they review all of that annually, and they make sure that all their medications are going to be covered, that they can continue potentially to see their same physicians. So all of that. And these, like I said, the plans change every year, and the drug prices and the coverage within that beneficiary package can change as well. So.
And it's all online, and so that can be overwhelming as well. And
especially when they're not as maybe tech savvy.
Right. And it's just having that advocate. And I think you saying that this grant will impact this grow 50%. What did they say? They had over 2,000 scheduled appointments, and they ran out of slots. I mean, that's incredible.
So this allows them to do more education. I was looking for something here that she'd sent. I know that open enrollment closes here in the next couple of days. So it's October 15th through December 7th. Those enrollees have that opportunity. So the timing of this was really awesome.
Yeah,
so
absolutely. Well, shout out to Volunteers Assisting Seniors. Jessica, thank you for giving us all the information. We're sorry you couldn't be here today, but we thank you for all you're doing in the community as well.
Well, and if people want to get involved or help in any way too, they have volunteering. They provide the training and certification through the state for all their volunteer Medicare counselors. You can make contributions to the organization through their website. And then you can host those presentations, those enrollment presentations at your place of business too. So there's definitely a lot of ways to get involved and help with that as well. And like I said, we'll include links to all the organizations today in our description, so that if you're interested in helping in any of them or all of them, they'll be right there and you can just jump right in.
Sounds good. Our guests, they thought they're all done.
Yeah.
They're not done yet. We have one more question for all of you. Same question. You can answer it any way you like, but as our podcast is a penny or two for your thoughts, we like to leave our listeners with one little nugget of information that you would like them to remember, or a feel-good piece that will, help them learn more about you or how to volunteer or why volunteering is so important. So, Emily, we're going to start with you. Oh, we're not hearing you. Oh, hold on just a second.
Act like I've done Zoom before. I'm so sorry.
You know what? Listen, I'm going to tell you something.
My first time on a computer. Sorry.
No, you're good. You're good. If you only knew how many times I make people echo in our meetings at work, it's ridiculous. So we're good.
Or how many times she stays in the meeting and then just shuts her laptop.
Yeah, and then just walk.
And then goes to her next meeting and opens it up. She's still on camera.
Yeah, that's this girl. So you're good. You're so good.
Okay, I apologize. Here we go. I have two thoughts is what I was trying to say. One is that we're just so incredibly grateful for this community. Listening to everybody else's stories and their missions is so awesome to hear. And we feel really strongly about collaboration in the community. So we actually work really closely with Bags of Fun and Project Harmony, and so many other awesome partners in town too. But I just feel incredibly grateful that you guys really have stepped in to support so many awesome organizations. So I just am feeling a lot of gratitude. So I just wanted to say that first. And second of all, on this Giving Tuesday, financial contributions mean so much to us, and you are really helping keep families together and close to their child's care. So we are incredibly grateful for any financial support at that time.
Fantastic. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Emily. I'm with you. I have such an overwhelming feeling of just,
I know,
like gratitude, like just for everything.
Yeah,
it's just
all that you're all doing.
Yes.
It's
pretty amazing.
It is.
And getting through all those applications was no easy feat.
No.
I read some of those applications and you have to take a break because
it's emotionally,
very emotionally challenging sometimes.
A lot of need right now. All right, Joanna and Kodjovi, what about you? Penny or two for your thoughts.
Yes. So again, we're so grateful for Centris' support of our Expressive arts groups. We very much appreciate that. And it's been so wonderful to hear all these other organizations on the call and all the wonderful work they're doing in the community to support our families at this great time of need. I wanted to leave everybody with a call to action. Our goal at Project Harmony is to end child abuse and neglect. And we do that through our response services, responding after there's been abuse and neglect with our forensic interview, medical advocacy, and then also our prevention services, right? So our school-based program is part of that, and our Expressive arts groups. And so we would love it if all of us here at Project Harmony didn't have a job anymore, because there was no abuse and neglect for children in our community. And so the call to action is that you can go back to projectbesomeone.org that Kodjovi mentioned. And so one of the things I've learned from this work is that the way kids heal is by having a positive and supportive, trusting adult in their life. And so if you go to projectbesomeone.org, you can learn about the signs of child abuse and neglect. You can learn about how to be a positive, supportive, trustworthy adult in a child's life. And you can also take a pledge to be someone in the life of a child. And Kodjovi and I have both taken that pledge. And I hope that our listeners and all of us here on this call consider that too. So thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. I'm going to need my onion goggles here pretty soon.
Oh, Amy and Leigh.
Yep.
Well, we second everything that everyone is saying. We are super grateful for this grant. We are grateful for the other organizations in the community. I'm a firm believer in stronger together. We want this community to be as strong as it can be and the support as strong as it can be. The piece or the penny for your thought that I want to leave everyone with today is there's no place like hope. At our organization, hope is what we do, whether that's for a medical diagnosis or a mental health diagnosis. That's what we live on every day. It's a hope that things will get better. It's a hope that there are brighter days ahead, and a hope that you feel never alone. And that is what this community grant has allowed Bags of Fun to be able to do, is to remind these kids that no matter what they're going through, no matter the tough time or the darkness, that we are there bringing joy and relief to their life.
That's awesome.
So thank
Okay,
you.
Amy did it. She was the onion.
Yep.
She broke you.
She broke me.
Sorry.
No, that was beautiful. That was very well said.
Thank you so very much. All right, Neighborgood Melissa.
My penny for the thought would be, I know it can seem overwhelming that we have all of this insecurity and all of this need in the area of Nebraska and to not know what to do. But really, if you can not feed 100 people, then just feed one.
Yep.
It's, someone stopping by with just one bag of groceries is just as impactful as someone stopping by with 20 bags of groceries. We can't fix it all, but we can fix a little.
I don't even know what to say. All I keep saying is so good. You guys, everything you're saying is so good. Thank you so much.
Reminder.
It is a great reminder.
Yeah, it is an excellent reminder.
All right, Melissa, Builder Foundation.
Yeah, impact is right. Wow. I think two things. One is just echoing the gratitude that we feel, and I hope that everyone can carry that forward, not just out, coming out of Thanksgiving, but carry it forward. But two, the real penny for your thoughts is to be curious. Always be curious about what you can do with your talents and your time and do in your life. So we stress that to students all the time, is be curious about what it is that you want to spend your days doing, but also to the adults in the room. It's not too late to make a change. If you wanted to make a change in your life, it's not too late to support somebody else, in building their business or acquiring a skill or whatever it is. So just stay curious and be grateful for everything you have. Pass it forward.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Bring the joy to people, right?
Yes. Pay it forward.
Yes, absolutely. All right. Caleb and Jessica left us with a couple penny or two for your thoughts as well.
They did. So Caleb says, strong communities are built one home, one family, and one volunteer at a time. That one is what defines our win. So echoing what Melissa said,
yep.
The ripple effect of the one can change lives for generations.
Yep. Absolutely.
And Jessica, her penny or two is, I'm looking here, volunteers assisting seniors is the place to go for people who are retired or nearing retirement who need free, unbiased information and assistance with their benefits.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Oh, you have you want to give a shout out. I know for sure, right? Today on this Giving Tuesday.
On this Giving Tuesday in the Omaha metro area, but also in Western Council Bluffs, Iowa, Potawatomi County. I'd like to give a shout out to Share Omaha and Share Iowa. They have a great website that you can go to, and basically a clearinghouse. They are kind of the group that is spearheading Giving Tuesday today, and there's lots of information on their website that makes it super easy to go make a donation or sign up for a volunteer shift or find your passion.
Yes. Yep. And after listening to this podcast, everybody, you know who we talked to. Go to Share Omaha. Do it.
Visit all of these wonderful organizations. See how you can help.
Absolutely.
Yep. Give.
Yes.
'Tis the season, right?
Yes. Another huge shout out to this group. Thank you for visiting with us today and taking your time. You guys are all so busy. Melissa, as you said, all the plates are turning behind you, but, thank you for taking time with us today just to tell us a little bit more about what you do. We are honored to be connected with you and just be part of everything that you're doing.
Yeah. And just, I'm on the outside, so I don't get to see these applications or what's going on. I know there's a committee of people that read through all of them, and I'm on the outside. So when I finally get to hear who these organizations are and their stories, I'm touched every single time. 3 years in a row. That's pretty awesome.
Yep.
Okay. I need my onion goggles again. Here we go.
Wrap it up.
Seriously. Thank you so much, everybody, for joining us. Your stories, what you're doing, the impacts you're having. We appreciate you taking the time and joining us. And we are so grateful that we could be a part of that story for you. So let us continue to help you. We'll put the links in our description. We'll get that out there. You all have beautiful logos on our website. So if you're listening, go to our website, click on their logo if you can't get to the description the way you want to. So, and to our listeners, we appreciate you. So thank you for listening. Be sure to check out the links, like I said, and help us spread the word from episodes like this one just by liking, reviewing, and sharing your favorite. Share this online, share this with your friends. It's Giving Tuesday. It's a great episode for them to listen to. Might tug at the heartstrings a little bit. I know it did mine.
And you can give outside of Giving Tuesday. You can get
any day of the week. Yep. So if you're not listening on Giving Tuesday and it happens to be March 23rd, by all means, donate, volunteer, something. Just find a way. And like we always say, thank you for listening, and we just hope you make it a great day.
Thanks, everyone.